Okay guys, so today I have another update that I have to make for you. I'm talking about my charts, my predictions for NVIDIA and the SP500 index. See it, let's talk of this like a mini update, because the next one in the next week will be the conclusion basically to all of these predictions. And I will be continuing doing more predictions for the next month. You have a chance to pick whatever stock, whatever forex pair, whatever financial instrument you want me to cover in the next month of July. So you have a chance to do that. All you have to do is write in the comments your suggestions, the stocks that you want me to cover for the next months. Remember, we're talking about 2 stocks per month so far. I might make more predictions, more stocks in the future, but so far I only have time for these 2 stocks. Okay, so remember, write it down in the comment section and I'll be looking at it. Okay, so let's begin and let's see how NVIDIA is doing. I will be doing this recap starting in June 18. Remember, this is the day where NVIDIA became the largest company in the world, the largest stock. It basically dethroned Microsoft, and ever since then it has lost its title. It lost the title. I mean, this is expected, guys. I mean, there's usually big corrections when things like that happen, and this correction was actually right in the money because I was predicting a correction by June 21. Did not really occur on June 21. I mean, June 21 was indeed a downtrend, but not really as dramatic as the day prior, which is June 20. So this prediction so far is 100% correct. You're going to see why, but it's very easy to actually follow this. So the next day, which is Friday 22, obviously the market did not open, and the strength of that circle did not carry on until the following day, which is June 24. Remember, we have a red circle, basically a downtrend for that day, either 24 or 25. So the downtrend actually occurred on 24. You can see this is where the day begins, and we're starting to see some big successive red candles. Then we're starting to see some kind of recovery by basically the 12 hours of the day, and finally the position ends on a similar position but still lower than the one we started with. So the downtrend actually solidifies and fulfill itself in this day, which is June 24. Now the next day is June 25. So even though the prediction for that downtrend already fulfilled itself on June 24, we still have to watch for 25. So let's see what happens. So June 25 was actually an uptrend, a very clear uptrend, I must say, because even though it's not really that dramatic, we saw the price starting to go up again. This was, we never saw this ever since NVIDIA took the dip on June 20. So this is the first signal of that uptrend since that day, basically almost like a week ago. So it's significant in this sense. And the next day, which is June 26, which is today, the day of the recording of this video, we're starting to see the price tumble a little bit, but it still ends on a slight positive note, in the sense that the price doesn't go down, and it's looking like it's going to be doing an uptrend. Could be a significant uptrend, could be all the way back to the previous levels, all the way back, which will mean that NVIDIA will once again become the world's largest stock and basically the king of all stocks. That might occur on June 27, which is tomorrow, or June 28, because these days are covered in this green circle, so an uptrend for these days, one of the two. And the real special deal will be on June 28th, because also this day is shared by this red circle. So we have to see what develops in that day. It could be a very volatile day by definition, because we are combining the two circles, green and red. But it could also be more like a very relaxed day, more like today, in fact, with this kind of range in the first hours. So we could see that, we could see volatility, who knows. The fact is that there is a high chance of an uptrend in either one of these 2 days. I'm leaning towards 27 because 28 is shared by the red circle. But nonetheless, it will be very interesting what comes out from this. And finally, the last circle, a green one, 29 or 30. So we're looking for some uptrends near the end of the month, final days, something like that. We'll have to see what happens. None of these 2 days actually are market days, so it will be very interesting how we finish the month. But basically, guys, you don't have to worry. NVIDIA is evergreen so far. I don't see that changing. Like I always say, there has to be some very big geopolitical earthquake for that to change. But anyways, that was NVIDIA, and now let's look at the SP 500. Let's look at this, and again I will be starting in June 18. So again, all of this, you already saw this if you follow the channel. If you haven't seen this, I mean, I invite you to watch my previous videos. I will be linking them in this one so you can have easy access to them. But anyways, so June 18 was actually an uptrend, very slight, very timid, very shy uptrend, not really that dramatic. By June 20, we saw a big dip. Now remember, guys, this was covered in detail in my last video. These days, June 20 and June 21, are behaving almost like literally the exact same as the one we saw on NVIDIA. You had the big dip on 20 and the small dip on 21. Very small dip, almost like a yellow day. So that's what happens here on the SP 500 index as well. You see the dip starting on June 20 and stretching a little bit to June 21. So these 2 days were red days. Now the next circle is 23, very volatile day, because we're also sharing with this green circle, 23 or 4. So on the 23 we saw we basically saw nothing because the day was not a market day. But let's see what happens on 24. So 24 was a downtrend, a clear downtrend, with some volatility, I might add. This was also shared with this circle right here. So this green circle was engulfed by this yellow circle because 23 was not a market day, and 24, the volatility on the downtrend, ended up snatching the day for that day in particular. So 25 was kind of like an opposite day of 24. We saw some recoveries with some volatilities, but we're nearing the levels where we last saw the opening hours of June 24. Now June 26 was an uptrend. June 26, you're looking at this, we ended up on a higher position than the one we started with, so it was definitely an uptrend. But let's see what happens in the next days. I mean, I have a correction following for 27 or 28. 28 will be a very special day because it will be shared with this green circle, 28 or 29, and the other circle, 29 or 30. So the best scenario right here that I can foresee is that the uptrend will begin on June 28 and might stretch to the final day, basically the 1st of July, or could be a very volatile day, a single day with a very big uptrend on the 20 and on 20 of June. And that could also be one of the possibilities. It could be very volatile because this day is also shared with this other one, with the red circle. So we'll have to look what happens on the 28th of June. That will be the decisive day for the last for this month, basically. That's the day where the market ends with both NVIDIA and the SP 500. So we'll have to see how that develops. And that's basically all I have for you. That's all I have for today. Again, subscribe, like, share, and comment what the next stocks you want me to be covering in the next predictions. You have that chance, guys. Otherwise, I will be choosing randomly or my liking. And if you want to participate on this and you want to gain some insights on your favorite stocks, this is the chance that you have. Anyways, I wish you a good day, and I'll be seeing you guys the next week, finalizing both of these charts. Till the next time.